So I've been using the C1 Oled for a little bit over 8 months already, and after many updates and many hours of usage, I must say that it has to be one of the best TVs of 2021. Picture looks excellent, great contrast, great black levels, but what I like the most is that everything works as expected. The updates have been mostly to add some extra features like Dolby Vision game mode, also 120Hz to Dolby Vision gaming, but no major issues whatsoever. Today's video is brought to you by VIP SED Keys. They offer a wide variety of games and accessories, but most importantly Windows 10 Pro or 11 keys at discount prices. You can use my code JOEL and save an additional 25% off. So you can buy Windows 10 Pro for $16, and the activation is super simple. Once you purchase the key, don't forget to use my code JOEL for the additional discount. You can go to my purchase orders, view key codes, then you can copy the code. From here you go to Windows Start button, Settings, Update and Security, Activation, Change Product Key, and here is where you're going to paste the key code. Click on Next and Start, and you are set to go. You can also purchase games for Steam, Origin, Uplay, gift cards, or if you are looking for productivity programs, they also have Office, and you can use my discount code as well. If you're a gamer, this TV has everything you're looking for. 4K 120Hz or even 1440p 120Hz support, HDMI VRR, FreeSync Premium, even G-Sync for PC. Ultra low game latency mode, HDR10, Dolby Vision for gaming, Dolby Atmos, very low input lag, super fast response time, and all 4 HDMI ports are 2.1, which means that you can use any port and have the same performance. This was also the first time LG introduced the Game Bar or Game Optimizer to the OLED lineup. This gives you quick access to gaming information as well as to quickly change settings with just a few clicks away. I really enjoyed this idea. It's fast, it's organized, and it's gamer focused. But this is a TV after all. Gaming is just one great feature, but most of you will be using this TV to watch movies or streaming TV series or watch YouTube videos, and picture looks fantastic no matter what you're watching. It offers excellent black levels and contrast and beautiful colors no matter where you're sitting. Even low resolution content looks great, but if you want to take full advantage of this TV, I highly recommend to watch 4K content, and if you want even better, look for HDR or Dolby Vision content. That is where you're going to be mind blown away by the picture. Another feature I like is sound. Now, almost no one talks about sound on TVs because honestly, it's not really that good, but this TV has one of the best sound in the market. The stand also works to eject sound towards you, so it is louder and clearer. And AI Sound Pro offers amazing sound for any kind of content. Now on top, you also have Dolby Atmos support, so you can connect your receiver or soundbar for an even better sound experience. Now overall, this TV is amazing, and especially right now the price has dropped considerably. For example, you can buy the 55-inch for $1,200 or the 65-inch for $1,800, or if you want to go big, you can buy the 77-inch for around $2,700. But how does it compare to other brands, for example Sony A80J, which now basically have the same prices? Okay, so first off, both TVs look amazing. Great contrast, vibrant colors. OLEDs are the best when it comes down to picture quality. However, I did notice that in SDR, the Sony looked slightly better. The picture was brighter and it had more depth. Now in this video, you can't tell that much because the picture looks overexposed, but in person, the A80J looked better and brighter. No matter how I tried to adjust the settings on the C1, I couldn't make it any brighter. Now Sony offers more picture adjustments in SDR mode, including reality creation, which adds more depth and sharpness to the picture. And seeing them side by side, I couldn't get my eyes off the Sony A80J. Now, things change in HDR mode. LG C1 picture looked brighter with better shadow details. I was playing Psychonauts 2, which is a very colorful game, and right away I could see the increment in brightness, and also colors look better on the C1. Now here's a closer look side by side. You can see there is more depth and highlights on the C1. Now here's Gears 5, and once again I could see more shadow details and more colors. Now both TVs are fast and responsive. They're great for gaming. However, the LG C1 offers more gaming features like BRR, FreeSync Premium, and also G-Sync. There's also Dolby Vision gaming at 4K 120Hz, and all 4 HDMI ports have these features. If you want fully functioning gaming features, the LG C1 is the way to go. Well, how about a QLED TV? How does it compare to the new Samsung QN90B? Now, the biggest difference I see is the brightness from Samsung QN90B. I can see more details in dark scenes, and also highlights stand out more, but OLED TVs definitely have superior black levels. Even with mini LED technology and an improved local dimming, the QN90B cannot match the contrast and black levels of the C1 OLED. Now, with that being said, I'm very surprised on the improvements Samsung has done this year with the mini LED models. Now, things do change where you are in an angle. Colors start to shift on the QN90B, and they lose richness, and the overall picture looks washed out, while the C1 OLED maintains color vibrancy. Now, this is normal on VA panels, and that's another advantage of OLEDs. They have amazing viewing angles. Another thing I noticed is blooming is more noticeable at an angle. In some scenes more than others, but it is consistent on the QN90B, while OLEDs maintain black levels and colors intact no matter where you're standing. Now, the C1 OLED maintains colors vibrant and rich, while the QN90B, they look faded and washed out. The only advantage is in dark scenes. I'm able to see more on the Samsung TV. Yes, black levels are not the best, but sometimes I need to see more details when on the C1 OLED all I see is just a black image. Now, one of the biggest negatives I can tell you will be the operating system. It is a bit laggy, there are lots of commercials and marketing, so it is not as responsive as before, and that problem seems to be resolved with the new C2 model. Now, other than that, this TV is amazing, and I highly recommend it to you if you are in the market to buy a new TV. Now, if you already own it, should you upgrade to the C2? I personally don't think so. From what I've seen, it's only a little bit of improvement, and it's not worth that extra money. I would suggest to just stay with the C1 or go for the QD-Oled from Samsung. Well, you have reached the end of the video, and as always, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you have any questions, leave it down there in the comment section. I will be happy to answer your questions if you have any. And also, I do have a question for you. What TV are you buying this year? Or are you actually buying a new TV this year? And if it is, which model are you buying? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Joester, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Joester out!